Question 1. What is dynamic IP addressing in GPRS? Answer. The second means of addressing is dynamic addressing. This is where a mobile device does not have its own IP address stored in the HLR. Instead, the IP address is assigned to the GGSN domain. The method is also a type of dynamic IP addressing in which the IP address is assigned by radius servers normally situated inside an IP network outside the mobile network. An example of this being when you dial up to an ISP from your home PC. Question 2. How does the SGSN know which GGSN to direct you to? Answer. A mobile device is programmed with one or more access point names which are commonly referred to as the APNs. An APN consists of a fully qualified DNS name, e.g. globalguideline.com. When a GPRS device wants to talk to globalguideline.com, the SGSN does a DNS lookup and resolves the name to the correct GGSN. You could have multiple APNs programmed into your phone, so you are not limited to a single service or GGSN. Question 3. What is GPRS QoS? Answer. Just because GPRS uses many of the components of a standard GSM network, it would be foolhardy to assume that the same standards should apply. Things to be taken into account include provider general network architecture, radio interface and throughput. Here are some of the key elements briefly explained. Question 4. What is radio interface in GPRS? Answer. The Telecommunication Standard Institute has defined 3 new coding schemes for radio interface. When the GPRS device talks to the base station, they can use one of the 4 schemes. The schemes are CS1 through CS3, where CS1 is the same as standard GSM. In simple terms, CS1 is highly redundant, but because of this is slow. 2 and 3 have less redundancy, whilst 4 has the least, removing all forward error control, but is capable of maximum throughput. If radio quality is bad, then coding scheme 1 is used. As the quality improves, less error control is needed. Question 5. What is precedence class in GPRS? Answer. An application can be assigned a precedence class 1, 2 or 3. If an application has a higher precedence 1 than another 3, then its traffic will be given a higher priority. Question 6. What is GPRS throughput class? Answer. Applications can choose different profiles for throughput. There are 2 distinctions in class, peak and mean. Peak throughput class is used mainly for bursty transmissions with a variable in octets per second describing the throughput required for burst of specified size. Mean is the average data transfer rate over a period of time measured in octets per hour. Question 7. What is GPRS core network? Answer. The General Packet Radio Service (GPRS) system is used by GSM mobile phones, the most common mobile phone system in the world, for transmitting IP packets. The GPRS core network is the centralized part of the GPRS system. It also provides support for WCDMA-based 3G networks. The GPRS core network is an integrated part of the GSM network switching subsystem. Question 8. What is base transceiver station (BTS)? Answer. A base transceiver station (BTS) or cell site is a piece of equipment that facilitates wireless communication between user equipment (UE) and a network. UEs are devices like mobile phones, handset WLL phones, computers with wireless internet connectivity, Wi-Fi and WiMAX gadgets etc. The network can be that of any of the wireless communication technologies like GSM, CDMA, WLL, WAN, Wi-Fi, WiMAX etc. BTS is also referred to as the radio base station (RBS), node B in 3G networks, or simply the base station (BS). For discussion of the LTE standard, the abbreviation ENB for enhanced node B is widely used. Question 9. Which kind of signals are transferred in GPRS? Answer. GPRS uses 2.5 generation of GSM signals. The radio interface is the same that of GSM. GPRS uses 901,800ths of a megahertz frequency band and GMSK modulation. The bit rates are GPRS, similar to edge. Separate hardware and ports need to be added and availed. Question 10. Explain multislot class in GPRS. Answer. Speed of data transfer available in the uplink and downlink directions is determined by multislot class. The speed varies between 1 and 45 for allocating by the network to allocate radio channels in the uplink and downlink channels. The representation of multislot class is 5 plus 2, for example, where the first number is the number of downlink time slots and the second number is the number of uplink time slots that are allocated to use by a mobile station. Question 11. What gross data rate does GPRS provide? Answer. GPRS provide gross data rate of 22.80 kbps. Time slot voice uses only 13 kbps time slot and the rest is consumed by error correction code. Error correction code is utilized for detecting and correcting the transmission errors as voice is compressed. The usage of error correction code is mandatory. Question 12. How does GPRS architecture differ from GSM? Answer. The following depicts the architectural differences between GPRS and GSM. Mobile station. New mobile station is needed for accessing GPRS services. They are backward compatible with GSM for voice calls. Base transceiver station. Software upgrade is needed in the existing BTS base station controller. Software upgrade and new hardware, packet control unit are needed for GPRS. GPRS support nodes, installation of new core network elements, known as serving GPRS support node, and gateway GPRS support node are needed to deploy GPRS databases, requires software upgrade to handle new models and functions to handle databases involved in the network.